6 extinct animals scientists want to bring back to life. Pyrenean ibex. The other name of this animal is bacardo. They are type of a Spanish goat. They usually reside in Pyrenees mountains that border France in Spain. They got extinct in the year 2000. After their disappearance, scientists started working hard to create a clone that would help in bringing them back. They to an extinct succeeded in creating a DNA of bacardo, and then they placed it in the embryo of a surrogate mother. After which on July 30, 2004, she delivered a baby. Unfortunately, the baby passed away due to some respiratory issues. Even though the infant couldn't survive, but it somehow gave the hope that an extinct animal can be brought back to life. The scientists are still working on it, and their hopes are high that one day they might bring bacardo back. Pinto Island Galapagos tortoises. The famous Galapagos tortoise passed away in 2012 that aged 100. He was adored so much by everyone that soon they began to bring him back, or at least someone like him. The advanced technology today helped them more than expected. Pinto Island tortoise might have become extinct, yet there are few Galapagos beaches found here and there. There was hope that they might be of great help in bringing George's kind back. Scientists have been successful in looking for an Ecuadorian island known as Isabela, where Galapagos tortoises were abandoned by sailors over a century ago. Around 17 of the tortoises had some Pinto DNA, which means that they were somehow related to George. In 2015, they were brought for testing, and it was a task to find the closest one that matched with George's DNA. They are trying to populate Pinto with tortoises 95% Pinto, and hoping within the next few generations, they will be able to revive them back completely. Thylacine. This animal is also known as Tasmanian wolf and even tiger. Human hunting and habitat loss were few major reasons due to which this animal got extinct recently as well. There is no doubt that humans have been the greatest problem for various issues that arise in our world. They were hunted in the wild during early 20th century, and it resulted in their loss completely in the year 1936. Surprisingly, in the year 2000 they began to revive in sequence with Alkin's genetic code from museum specimen found all over the world. The goal of this experiment was to recover them soon, but the project came to an end when the head scientist named Michael Archer left the museum in 2003. He continued his project with the same intention and is still hoping for the best. Woolly mammoth. Now to bring this animal back is a dream for various scientists. Bringing them back doesn't seem to be a good idea because their huge massive tusks scares away a large crowd of people. However, its special DNA overlaps with its huge tusks. After every few years a new corpse is found out in the Siberian tundra, which brings international attention towards it. This aided the scientist, Pisa Gary, to grab its DNA and complete the sequencing of its genome. A complete blueprint is available to create a woolly mammoth. Only because of the lack of the resources this project isn't able to meet its end. However, the most crucial reason because of which it makes this project nearly not possible is the climate change and global warming. Few years back mammoths were free to roam around and eat grass. Because of their absence now the tundra kept rising and hence is causing problem in the human-caused global climate change. The hope of bringing it back continues, where scientists plan to modify embryo of the Asian elephant. Cave lions. Well, bringing them back isn't safe of course, yet few people wish them to see them again. Around 12,000 years back an ancient species named Big Gag, also cave lion, was a part of this world. They were known as cave lions not because they resided in caves, however most their fossils were discovered in caves. In August 2015, 2 newborn cave lion traces were found in around Union Dene River in eastern Russia. They were hence named Union and DNA. The cubs were kept safely, thanks to being buried in permafrost. Scientists have high hopes that if they extract living tissue from within the cubs, then they will be successful in extracting the DNA from the tissue and hence revive the cave lion. Comparatively, They are smaller than the huge cats present nowadays and that can be threatening for their survival as well. The moa. Who hasn't watched Jurassic Park and who is unaware of the velociraptor? Well, most of the assumptions were wrong, as it's actually a Utah raptor in the movie. They got extinct around 500 years ago. They had number of similarities with the dinosaurs. Even a preserved moa claw was found which seemed to belong to a velociraptor. They are known as the flightless birds and were found in the southern island of New Zealand. They, however, got extinct because of the hunting and habitat loss. Again, the advancement in the technology has made it possible to clone by combining through bones to try and find the DNA of the moa. Bringing them back is a discussion all over the world. The project begins in the eastern moa with the difficult task of sequencing the moa's genome. Once that task is done, they can work on bringing the moa back to Earth. Once they are back, then visiting New Zealand will be a second thought for everyone for sure.